So, this is a quick Asian glaze that you can make with the bottom of any jar of preserves, any flavor. Plum is what I'm going to use today. Other perfect suggestions, I think, that really lend themselves great to the flavors of ginger, garlic, and soy, which is the base of this glaze, are cherry soy sauce, yum. Think Asian duck recipes, right? Glazed duck. Also delicious, orange and apricot. I'm gonna go with plum though. I especially love me some plum preserves. So bottom of the jar, any protein you like. A sturdy piece of fish like salmon or halibut or thick cut of cod. Pork chops, bone in or boneless. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. Boneless, skinless chicken thigh. Anything you could think of. A steak, you can glaze a steak. Take the bottom of your preserve jar. I've got about, 3 or 4 tablespoons of preserves left. Enough for a little bit of toast or dinner for 4 people. I'm gonna loosen that up. I'm gonna start to cook it and break that down and loosen it up with some boiling water. So I brought the tea kettle up to a boil. I added about a half a cup of water to thin the preserves. And then right in the jar, I'm grating 2 large cloves of garlic. Lots of fresh ginger. Ginger's great and it helps you depuff after you drink all of John's cocktails.
I'll just make a ginger cocktail and do it all in one step.
Yeah, right? Puff and depuff at the same time. That's like when my mom and I get together, we do water and wine, we dehydrate and rehydrate at the same time. So 3 tablespoons of tamari, or aged soy.
Wow.
And a fat squeeze of honey from the honey bear. I love you, Mr. Honey Bear. I like squeezing your little honey belly. And then as much or as little as you like of hot sauce. I like sriracha, because it's fun to say, sriracha. Okay, then you give this a good shake, or just throw this across the room. Give this a good shake. Really incorporate the preserves into the sauce and let it reduce in the pan to turn into glaze. I've also got some simple roast broccoli with sweetened hot peppers, shallots, and garlic in the oven. I'm gonna grab those. I'm going to take whatever protein you like, and as your sauce is reducing, drop it back into the pan. So you would want to brown your chops or your chicken or your fillets of fish. Get a little color on them. Take them out of the pan, just a minute or so shy of being cooked all the way through. You want to put them back in and heat them back up before you serve them. And while this is reducing and we're letting that glaze do its thing, I'm going to tell you about the side dish. I took some broccolini and I threw it on a baking sheet with 1 sweet pepper and a couple of hot chilies. So you can use jalapenos, red chilies, any of that. Slice up your chilies nice and thin. Slice up your sweet peppers. Drizzle it with a little bit of vegetable oil or some cooking spray, a little bit of soy on those, and a touch of toasted sesame oil. Roast it up. High temp oven, about 450. When they get tender, crisp, pull it out. And I finish that just with a sprinkle of toasted sesame. And then you arrange your chicken or fish or pork chops or shrimp on another platter. And then we take a spoon, pour that glaze down over everybody.
Sounds like our kitchen in here. I go, every time you cook.
And then I top that just with some green onions, just some scallions over the top of that. So there you go.